In case you hadn't noticed, I like doing my videos outside. This is Irritate Line Cook, and I'm speaking. I do love this Florida autumn weather, though. It's nice and cool. It's not too hot, not too cold. If you got a car with no AC, you in heaven. My car has AC. Y'all got it twisted. I ain't gonna live in Florida with no AC. Anyway. Liberalism and conservatism are two wings of the same racist bird. They just are. Because that Me Too movement, it was a left-leaning movement. But guess who became the victim of it? A black man. That pretty much confirms that, hey, you know what? A lot of what I've been hearing, ever since I became woke, there's a lot of shit that I noticed that I used to not notice. I see it in the media. I see it everywhere. I see it in commercials. See it on Facebook. And oh yeah, and that also helps you find out if people are racist. Just look at the memes they pass. And that will tell you all. If you got a white guy passing memes, I had a white friend on Facebook. He was passing a meme. He was going, I can't say the word nigger, but I could say words like hi pops and good morning officer and all some bullshit to that effect. But those are the same kind of white people. They'll swear, oh, we're not racist. Okay, you're not racist. Just like Donald Trump isn't racist. And speaking of the Me Too movement, now, it's funny now, when people gang up on Donald Trump, it kind of slows down. It kind of loses traction. No man talks about grabbing women by the pussy, and there's only like 2-3 women. Oh, hell no. That's a man. Unlike Bill Cosby, there's no recordings of Bill Cosby talking about grabbing women by the pussy. Not one. And when we talk about that court deposition that says, did you give quaaludes to women that you intend on having sex with? And it said yes, which was still supposed to be sealed. But the media twisted and distorted because the so-called liberal media, it's racist as fuck. They didn't do that with Brett Kavanaugh. They didn't do that with Harvey Weinstein. And why is Woody Allen not in jail, come to think of it? And why the fuck have we not caught Roman Polanski? That's all I want to know. Why we ain't caught Roman Polanski, but we can catch Bill Cosby, though? He was found guilty and he hauled ass. What kind of shit is that? But a black man, you get accused of something, your whole life can be fucking destroyed. It can be destroyed. You be gone in a minute, in an instant. No proof, no evidence. Brett Kavanaugh. It's amazing how people were coming out of the woodwork. So, this was some 30-something years ago. Where the fuck were these people at on CNN when Bill Cosby was accused of rape and sexual assault? When you had a white woman accusing him from the 1960s. Ain't no black man gonna come on to no non-black woman in the 1960s. I'm sorry, guys. That just did not fucking happen. You didn't know, not only it was white privilege, it was super duper white privilege. Ain't no black man gonna do that shit. He won't even do that now. Guess what happens now? White woman gets pissed off at you. He raped me. He made me do things I didn't want to do. And that's what happens. Your whole life is fucked up. But we do it to the white guy. Look what happened with Brett Kavanaugh. Mitch McConnell still steamrolled his ass through the Supreme Court. Now let that be one of Obama's picks. Oh yeah, that's right. He didn't even let him have a hearing. That's right. But there's no racism in this country, though. None whatsoever. We were only racist because Obama was in the country. It was in office. Okay. Fuck, racism was worse under Obama because, they wanted to get at that dude, but they couldn't. They picked us. There's always a different set of rules for us. Always. It doesn't matter if you're out in the street or in the job. Hey, I got fired from a job that I really loved. I really could have had a future in, but because of racism, again, someone who was, Somebody willing to be an operative for white supremacy. A little skinny white girl can lie on every black man in there. So I know what it is. Me Too, and that shit only affects black people. Like that one lady who accused a 9-year-old boy of sexual assault. Teresa Sue Klein. How the fuck do you accuse him? His book bag just touched you. But see, I know what that is, though. See, that black boy, he gonna be scarred for life. That young man's gonna be scarred for life. But white people get mad at us for following hoteps. But we don't get mad at y'all for following Rush Limbaugh. The fuck you think they are? They hotep hustlers of the white community. And these are the main ones talking about, well, there was no proof that Brett Kavanaugh raped anybody. And you have the president openly mocking someone, accusing. No one ever stuck up for Bill Cosby like that. No one ever, mocked the accusers. We just said, hey, a lot of these bitches are lying, if not all of them. But no one saw any suspicion that. You had Gloria Aldred, who has a history of going after black men. A history of it. But nobody picks up on this. So, we find that awfully suspicious that Gloria Aldred is involved in a lot of these high-profile cases against black men. Now, yeah, she might pick a few white ones every once in a while. But that's because she knows she ain't going to win them cases. That's just so she can say, hey, you know what? I don't go after black men. That's the only reason why she's doing it. That's the only reason why she did it. She did it with Stormy Daniels. But the only reason why she does that occasionally, she knows she's not going to get anything out of that. But she has to put on that mask. Again, these liberals are just as dangerous as these fucking conservatives. At least with the Republican, I know what the hell he's on. I know what he's on. At least I know. Black guy gets accused, of messing with someone against their will, even though these women came to the motel rooms multiple times, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Come on now. How y'all gonna be like 34 years old acting brand fucking new? When a man's asking you to come to his motel room at 2 or 3 in the morning, it's a booty call. Come on, stop trying to act brand new, ladies. Ugh. But they smelt blood, and they was gonna get it. It doesn't go from sexual consent. At least with the thing with Harvey Weinstein, he's more guilty of rape. Let's see what it is. The white guy can do it. The black guy can't. When he does it, it's rape. In the eyes of a white supremacist, all interactions with a white woman are sexual, and all sexual interactions are rape. I had an old white friend, William Henshaw. Biggest man whore there is. I talk to a bitch. Not even flirt with her. Just talk to her. I'm hitting on everything I see. This is the same man, when he was with his old lady, he broke her hand, spit in her face, cheated on her with a lot of her female relatives. Now, come on now. But yet, he'll come at me like I was the man whore. Again, there's always a different standard. There's been a Me Too movement. Me Too is centuries old. Isn't new. It's not new at all. I mean, think about it. There's a reason why Bill Cosby is a pariah, and Donald Trump is president, and Brett Kavanaugh is Supreme Court justice. There's a reason for that. It's called white privilege. Me Too was never designed to go after white people. It was only designed to go after black people, and black men in particular. Because whenever white people get caught in the shit, it sort of gets buried after a while. Harvey Weinstein's walking. That's some bullshit. He's walking. Roman Polanski will never be caught, and Woody Allen will never be charged. But yet, you will never see. The fact is, what I realized that liberalism and conservatism are two the same things. The moment the Brett Kavanaugh accusers came out and the Weinstein accusers, they weren't propped up like the Cosby accusers with no evidence, no proof. They were called accusers. Even when their stories were debunked, the media had to quietly just never said anything. You have to dig to find it. And if they do a retraction, they're going to do it on the weekend or late at night. This way they can say that, oh, we said it, but they'll say it late at night. They won't say it when most people are paying attention. The media is not there to educate. It is there to propagate. That's all it does. There's always a different set of rules for black men. That's why I don't fuck with white girls at work. The bitch will turn on you in a minute, bro. As soon as you break it off, or it's over, you tell them you ain't gonna leave your old lady, it's gonna be a problem. And that's how a lot of them operate. But again, liberals and conservatives are the same fucking thing. One just has a different tactic than the other. The other one wants you to just flat out starve, which would be the conservatives. They want you to be broke, hungry, homeless, and walking. That's what they want. Liberals, yeah, they might provide, but they want your vote. And they want to control you. Yeah, you might get that section, but you can't let the man in the house, or he could stack his paper up. See, welfare was designed to hurt black people. Always was. But anyway, good night, YouTube. I'm going to get back to what I was doing. But I just had to touch on that Brett Kavanaugh and the hypocrisy of liberals.